Hello, this is Richard with Sw Today I'm at property address 6130 Southwest Alfred Street in Portland, Oregon. I'm located on the back patio near the foundation. There's an ABS cleanout. This is going to be my point of access. Going to advance out and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently got some water running through the pipe here. It does transition to concrete, and it looks like there's just cobwebs up at the top. There's no root penetration, so that's good. Continue out, in the concrete. Looks like there's some pooling, just a little bit. It immediately pops out. So we'll continue on here, evaluate the joints as we continue on. As I'm continuing on, this does not look like concrete. As a matter of fact, with the lumps in here, it appears to be Orangeburg pipe, which is a tar paper product. You can see how it's raised up here. And it switches to ABS right here. This is the very first joint at 44 feet where it connects into newer pipe, but this older pipe is Orangeburg product, which is not a good product. It's made of tar paper. And you can see the lumps in the pipe here is definitely a concern. We'll continue on, and I'll come back and revisit that area. Okay, it dives down, and then here's the main lateral at 49 feet. But we're going to shut off all the water and get a better view on the way back and take a look at a couple areas. Okay, we're just giving a moment for everything to drain out, and then I'm going to take a look right before it dives down into the main. My camera was hitting a joint that appeared to be offset, and I couldn't really tell because all the water was running. And then also there's a section of the flow line before it gets to the ABS at 44 feet that's kind of raised up, and that's a lumpy kind of part of what happens to Orangeburg over time. It's a tar paper product that does not hold up well, and it gets lumpy where things get pushed up from the flow line or above the pipe, and it has these lumps throughout, and over time roots can penetrate in there. It's starting to drain out, so I'm going to slowly pull back and take a look at a joint as I pull back here. The easement's in the backyard. Okay, so there was no offset joint. It just well, transitions from ABS back to what appears to be a concrete or cast iron pipe. So there's a mixture of different types of pipes and materials used out to this main. It looks like they may have replaced a section from the past, a spot repair, because there is a newer section of ABS, which this is, and then it goes into cast iron. But see, you can see where the lumps are, how this pipe is raised here, the top of the camera. This is because it's tar paper, and over time roots and stuff bow in and push the pipe. So it's not a good product. I'm going to recommend replacing all of the section of this Orangeburg type of material. As I move forward, you can see how it raises up and pushes. All that pipe has been pushed up. About 50% of it's been pushed up. And there was a repair done here in the last 20 years or so. There's newer ABS right here at 44 feet. And it dives down, and then it goes back into cast iron. There's a little bit of an offset joint here. You can see the camera water dripping. But it does seem to be sealed. My camera is able to get past that, and then we're in a cast iron material right here, right before the main. So it's a mixture of different pipes, so I'm going to recommend replacing the Orangeburg section. So I'm going to pull back the camera and do some locates in the backyard and mark the areas that are just the Orangeburg material. Here's where the ABS switches back to the Orangeburg and where we have the big lumps. So I'm going to recommend the repair go all the way to this point before the main and just eliminate all that Orangeburg material. That was banned, I believe, in 1959, 1960. They stopped using the material, and it's a little rare to find in certain areas of Portland and Tigard, but we do see it from time to time, and this is definitely something that needs to be replaced. You can see the lumps in it. So I'm going to locate the camera and do some marks so that companies can come out and bid for the replacement.